We are
the Girls Who Gab.
Yes, we've never done that live before.
This is weird.
Oh, it's so exciting. I'm Kassie.
Oh, I am Bayley.
And this is our first live show, so bear with us. We are already drinking.
Well, and we're still new at doing this separately, so.
Yes, and Bayley, for one, has never used StreamYard before.
Drinking. Well, and we're still new.
Who's watching it?
So.
Yes, and Bayley, for one, has never used StreamYard before. You have it up somewhere?
No.
Who's watching? What's happening? Yes,
this is so weird.
Bayley, for one, has never.
God.
Okay, something happened. Sorry.
Hilarious.
Oh, God. Okay, so like I said, we've never used, well, I've used StreamYard before, but not for this channel. Bailey's never used StreamYard, and because of technical difficulties, we had Bayley be like the one who's
the host
in charge, the host, and live. So cheers to that. Am I right?
Yep.
What are you drinking today?
I'm drinking a bottle of Stella. How do people do this when they're influencers on Instagram? That's not working, but this is what I'm drinking. I'm drinking Stella. I drink the Stella pink one, or the berry ones usually. I've been saving this bottle.
Yes, for those of you who are not watching but are listening, if you go onto our YouTube channel, you'll see this live because we are doing a live show. It's our first live. It's our 10th episode.
Yay! Not how I expected it to go, but that's fine.
It's okay. Technical difficulties will arise. We will survive. We will get through this.
Yes, we will.
I am currently drinking out of a red Solo cup, and I'm drinking a Tito's vodka and Crystal Light. Yeah, it's not my usual go-to, but I'm having a great time. I'm at my parents' house, and so I've already been drinking.
I can tell by the tone of your voice.
The show started, so you're welcome for that.
Yeah. I wish I was, so it's okay. Jealous.
Yeah, just chug that wine, get to my level, please. It doesn't take you as much as it does to take me to get to that goal. So.
And you're drinking hard liquor.
I am drinking hard liquor. And this is like my third.
Oh well. I am definitely way behind.
Yeah, sorry. So do you have a cheers to that or pour one out for this week?
My cheers to that is that I'm a mother and tomorrow's Mother's Day. And so I'm in like a super fantastic freaking mood. And that's good. I have needed that because I've been in kind of like a downward hill this past week. And so I'm just excited for that. And I'm going to see my parents. I haven't seen them in however many days I've been like abiding by the stay-home order, which is like 50, 54, 55 days. I haven't seen them. That's a heck of a long time for me not to see my parents or my brother. So I'm stoked about that. That's
yes, you are totally a huge family girl. So like, I'm so excited for you to be getting to see your family and stuff like that.
Thanks. Yeah.
That's really exciting.
Very much so. What is your cheers to that for the week?
Well, I would rather start with the pour one out just because I'd rather start with the negative and then end with the positive, if that's okay with you.
I like it.
So I think my pour one out is I'm having a hard time. Like, I mean, again, we're going to talk about like coronavirus and COVID-19 and all those things today. That's basically kind of like what this live show is going to be about. And I'm just having a hard time. Like, I'm having a hard time with work, which I don't necessarily want to get like so into details about that, but I've been having a hard time with just like coming to terms with the fact that like we're still here.
Yeah.
Just we're still doing this. Like this was supposed to only last 2 weeks and we're now what, 3 months in, 2 months in? I don't even know.
Yeah.
So that's my pour one out. Do you have a pour one out before I go into my cheers to that?
A couple of days ago, I was like, "This is a perfect pour one out for our show," and then I don't remember.
Oh.
Pour one out is that I actually got some news today that, I feel like ever since we're in SoCal, and I feel like ever since the beaches opened up, a lot more people have just been in the like fuck it mindset, and so they're just going out and not really like doing the stay home order or quarantining or staying safe or whatever, or keeping their distance and all those things. So a lot more people have been going out, I feel, ever since then. That kind of what started it. And today someone told me that the cases for coronavirus in OC, went up 390 people. And so I was like, we're supposed to be going down. We're supposed to be going up.
Yeah.
It was a little sad to hear that, because now I'm like, I was hoping to get back to work, in the next couple weeks. And that's just not happening. So.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's definitely like, it's all part of it at the end of the day. Like I'm at the end of the day just like honestly angry that we're here. Like just angry that this is what life is. And unfortunately, like I can't do anything to change that. Like this is just what we're in right now.
I know.
Yeah, it sucks. My cheers to that though is, I think, just like I said at the very beginning of this podcast, like I am at my family's house. I'm at my dad's side. I'm from a divorced parent, so I'm at my dad and my stepmom's house right now, and they invited us over in order to like kind of celebrate our 1-year anniversary. Our 1-year anniversary was on May 4th, and it's May 9th today, so it was kind of to celebrate that. It's also the first fight card for UFC since everything started. The UFC is doing a fight card with no audience tonight. Matt's really excited about that. My dad's really excited about that, even though he's not into UFC as much as Matt is. He's definitely into sports, and he's very disappointed that there's no sports.
Yeah.
So they're having a grand old time down there. It's just getting started as we are recording this. And so like my cheers to that is just that like we're trying to pretend we're having a normal day. Like yeah, we're just trying our best, I guess, is my cheers to that.
I like it. You got to do that though, because then it's just, you're not going to get anywhere,
Yeah. Yeah, and like I'm so glad that you, like I was saying earlier, I'm so glad that you guys are doing your little Mother's Day at your mom's house. Like I'm so glad that you're having some semblance of normalcy. I'm so happy for you. I'm so excited.
I'm literally so stoked. It went from like, okay, let's do, Andre, should we just do like a drive-by? My mom's taking this very seriously. We are obviously taking this seriously. I haven't left in 50 plus days. So just me and my family are very on the same page about the stay-home order. And so we're like, okay, let's just drive by and drop off something on their porch for, my mom for Mother's Day. And then it went to, well, what if we stay and have a couple beers and maybe have like appetizers and snacks in the front yard? And then it went to, I don't get it. Why don't we just stay? That's what my dad, I was telling my dad about this idea, and he was like, just come in the backyard. Like, I don't understand. I was like, okay, if that's what you're telling me. And so, so I got the okay from my mom, who's freaking out, from my husband. And so I was like, cool, because I'm not going back. Once you tell me I'm good to go, I'm good to go. So I'm excited.
Yes, me too. I'm just so excited for you. Yay! All right. Well, like I said, the topic is kind of just an open conversation of coronavirus and COVID-19 and things. So we did do an episode about this a couple weeks ago, I think, if I remember the timeline. 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? Something like that. Anyways, so we will link that up above in the cards if you're watching this on YouTube. And then, of course, if you're not watching and you're listening, then it's in a previous episode and you can go check out the titles. There's definitely one about COVID. So if you want to listen to that first, then go right ahead. But yeah, this is kind of just like a check-in and seeing how we're doing and all that stuff. So it's going to be more open forum type rather than like really specific like we've done in the past.
Yeah, absolutely.
So with that said,
I usually take a couple notes, and I took nothing. So I'm just spewing whatever comes to my mind.
I'm totally down to just like, how are we feeling? Like, how are you? I do want to tell the story of what happened last Sunday. That was where I wanted to start.
Was that our date?
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yes. So last weekend, I woke up on Sunday and I was just having like a really rough day. I was really upset. I was like, I've been going through the like ups and downs of being in this situation where we're social distancing. Like I do okay and then I don't do okay, and I'm really struggling with it. And so I woke up on Sunday and I texted Bayley, and I think I texted our group chat with Sierra, which is our group that we do a weekly movie date with. So anyways, I texted and said like, wow, I feel like shit today and I'm just really sad. And so then I was already planning on coming over to Bailey's to pick up some mason jars because I'm trying to propagate my plant. And Bailey surprised me.
Because she was supposed, so she's done a pickup for a couple masks like a month ago now. I think that was a month ago. Who knows the time nowadays? And she picked it up just on my doorstep. So that was what we were supposed to do for just that. I was going to leave them right there for her. And then I was like, you know what? She's having a bad day. Like, and like, I miss her a heck of a lot. So I'm just going to go down there. We'll just like hang out for a little bit, whether it be like 5 minutes and she has to go. Like, I'm okay with that, whatever. Like, I physically have not seen her in person in a long time. So, so anyways, yeah, I like told her, I said, hey, when you get here, go next to Andre's truck. And then you did, and I was there.
And what's hilarious is, like I said, I was so just emotional that day to begin with. Like, that's why I texted you guys that I was having a bad day to begin with. Yeah. And so you texted me saying, hey, go to my normal spot, which is where Andre's truck is. So I know what that means. It doesn't really matter like what that means for those who are listening, but when you said that you were probably going to be there, like I knew that was likely what was going to happen, and I got choked up. Like I started getting super emotional just like driving through the front gate, seeing that text message and realizing like, oh my God, she's going to be standing there. And then I was like, I got all in my head about like, are you going to be standing there but I can't see you? Like, are you not going to let me get out of my car? Like, what's going to happen? And then I was like, I start freaking out. Anyways, I get there. And as expected, you were standing there with like a bottle of wine in a little bag, and you pulled out some wine glasses, and we ended up standing like on the opposite sides of Andre's truck so that we maintained social distancing, and we wore our masks while we weren't drinking the wine, and like we did all of the right things, so to speak, but it was so needed and so great. And I just wanted to start off with that because I feel like a lot of us are feeling very isolated, which is kind of like the point, I guess.
Yeah.
Of this whole thing, but at the same time, like humans are social creatures and we're not meant to be alone like this. So it's hard for at least a lot of us, if not the majority, and I'm struggling myself.
Yeah. And I know it surprises me how good I'm like doing through this thing. I've definitely had my downs, and my downs have been downs, hard downs, but like my job revolves around socializing with people. Like that's what it is being a server. And so it's hard, man. It's rough. It is rough. I don't know.
Yeah.
Be back to normal.
Yeah. So I guess my question for you is, well, one, like we've talked about the fact that like we've been at home, or like you've been at home versus I'm an essential worker and all that stuff. But then also like Andre just went back to work, what, yesterday? Right?
Wednesday. He went back on Wednesday.
So how is that going? How like
really good. So obviously the restaurant is not open itself, but you know, him being a kitchen manager, an executive kitchen manager, he's there before everyone else. So it's just he and the GM in the building right now. That's all who got brought back. And they're kind of just like doing inventory daily on all the product, cleaning, deep cleaning. No one's been in it for, over a month, almost 2 months now. So a lot of cleaning projects and a lot of being in the office. They're calling back, some employees to let them know like, hey, we're going to bring you back before we open because there's a lot of prepping that needs to be done. So like, he's so busy, and thankfully he did get brought back with a full salary. I know that, I know a couple people who work in the restaurant industry as managers as well, and they got brought back only with like half of their salary, or with hourly, or like very minimal, not their usual amounts of money. So I'm very thankful that he got brought back full salary. And that's it.
Yeah,
It's only
that's
been
awesome.
it was Wednesday, and he's back to working 5 days a week. So he has his 2 days off. And that's it. He has Mother's Day out tomorrow. So I'm super stoked. I was like, of course, you get brought back the week of Mother's Day, and you're probably going to have to work. But that's not the case. So I'm stoked. But yeah.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm really glad that he has tomorrow off. Yeah, it's such a weird thing because so me and Matt are both still working. Matt's working from home. He has been since this all started, and yet I'm like an essential worker, so I'm like going into work, and my work is not like social distancing. They're not wearing masks. Like no one's doing any of these like prescribed things that we're supposed to be doing, I guess, and like there hasn't been any outbreaks or anything. So it's like so weird because I don't know. I know like vaguely of like a person who knows a person who knows a person who's been tested positive for COVID, but I don't know anybody who's passed away. I don't know anybody who's really like been very, very, very sick. So it's like, it's also, this whole experience has been very surreal for me because it almost feels, from my perspective specifically, like none of it is really happening, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's just weird. And so like, I was wondering why or how you felt about Andre going back, because it's a whole different experience, like going from being so isolated. You guys have done really well, like not going anywhere, to then all of a sudden somebody in the household is going back to work. It's like a whole different experience than I've experienced.
Yeah, absolutely. We're very like living completely different lifestyles through this, pandemic. So, but I guess I'm not really freaking out too much just because he's still taking those precautions. Like when he gets home, it's immediately to the shower, or like, things like that. He cleans everything, like all of his keys, his wallet, his phone. He like sanitizes it and like all these things. So it's not like spreading within the house, or like if it's in case it's on contact of his things or anything like that. So he's taking this step. So I'm not worried. And I know he's being very cautious and careful when he's out there. I also know he's not going to like a shop, if shopping malls were open, a shopping mall with like tons of people. He's going to his restaurant where it's only him and one other person. So I'm not too worried about it, which was one other thing, him going back to work, which is another thing why we were okay with going to my parents tomorrow for Mother's Day. Because I was like, you're already going out, and this is just with my family, like in the backyard. We're not even going to go in the house or anything like that. So it kind of helped out. It helped us make that decision a little bit easier. So it was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. But I need a drink. I'm also almost done.
Yeah. I definitely feel similarly. I definitely feel similarly about going over to my dad's house. Like I don't feel that guilty that I'm here at my dad's house because my dad is an essential worker. My stepmom is an essential worker. I'm an essential worker. Like we're all, I don't know. It's like we're all. Yeah, like my husband Matt is working from home, and his brother-in-law who lives with us is also living with us and at home all the time. Like he's not going into work. So it's more about them. Like, it's more about their decision. And Matt really wanted to go, and David came with us. So, like,
oh, he did? Oh, that's cool.
I mean, if they're okay with it, then I'm okay with it. Yeah, David's here too. So
I didn't know that.
So, like,
well,
my big thing is that it's important that those who are not, you know, required to go anywhere, like those who are able to be as safe as possible, if they're not struggling in my household, then we should be okay to go. Like, that's that's kind of how I'm judging it. And everyone is different, and everyone has their own opinion, and that's totally okay.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Absolutely. So let's talk about some fun things. Okay, so like during quarantine, obviously TikTok has blown up, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah. That's a blast.
I'm covering my face. For those of you who can't see me, I'm covering my face. Oh, hi. This is Matt.
Matt, are you drunk?
What? She asked if you're drunk.
No.
He said no. He's lying. He also smells like Mexican food.
What do you mean? Like salsa?
Yeah, he smells like salsa. Hi.
Welcome
that was cute. Hello.
Show. You guys cool.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry to those listening. He's gone now. I don't know what just happened.
That is hilarious that just happened, because I had to tell that one story when one time Andre came home. Or we were FaceTiming, you and me were FaceTiming or something, and he overheard Matt come in or wake up or something. Oh, we were recording an early episode, and Matt woke up.
We were recording, yeah.
He heard you say, like, are you going to come kiss me? And Matt was like, And then you're like, okay. And then he never came to kiss you. And Andre, after we hung up and got off the recording, he was like, is he mad at her? Like, why didn't he come kiss her? It was so...
Yeah, and I think he asked if I was mad at him because like we ended like shortly after that conversation happened.
Definitely.
And then Andre was like, oh, did she hang up because she was mad at him? And I'm like, no.
Yeah. Oh, so it's funny.
It's so funny.
His brain went there though, because he was like, oh, and if that were my situation, I would have gone to kiss you, or like you would have been mad if I didn't kiss you. You would have hung up. And I was like, oh my God. So that was really funny that you guys just had that moment.
Yeah, that was cute. I don't know what the heck just happened. Anyways. Oh my gosh.
Like an outside
what were we talking about?
I
feel like TikTok. I'm totally bamboozled.
No, I was
TikTok, yes. TikTok. Yes, we were talking about TikTok. Go ahead. What were you talking about TikTok?
No, it's a blast. If you guys need to laugh or need to let off some steam, like, go scroll. You'll be there for hours. Or make a dance. Making dances or whatever. Not even dances. Like, just embarrassing yourself is really fun. I made one the other day, and I laughed so stinking hard at it. And then it only got, like, 200 views, and I was still laughing at it. This was hard. I was like, this is so funny. Anyways, it wasn't, but it's fun. It's good to like, it's good to make your soul happy. So I highly suggest that you download TikTok.
What is your TikTok username for those listening?
My TikTok username is Bayley Pacheco. Very simple. BayleyPacheco.
There you go. So if you're interested, I also have a TikTok. It's Sassy Kassie, just like my YouTube channel, Sassy with 2 Y's. So SASSYYKASSIE. But I only have 3 videos on there that I made all on the same day, and then I haven't touched it since. Because, okay, here's the thing with me and TikTok. I have an addictive personality.
Oh.
And I have recognized that if I go on TikTok, I will sit there in the same position, destroying my spine for hours, and I won't move.
Oh, don't make me laugh.
So I've decided to just not look at TikTok. Because if I look at TikTok, I will sit there for hours.
This is why you have to get involved, okay? Instead of doing that, work up a sweat so you can win on our Apple Watch challenge and learn a dance. Learn a dance.
Yeah, so I also did that, but like
so much.
Okay, here's the thing. There's two different like paths of TikTok. There's the dancing TikTok, which is energetic and great, and there's the funny TikTok, which is like syncing your mouth to other people's words.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. The dancing TikTok is a lot more work than memorizing the words of something to sync to. So what ends up happening is I'm like, why would I spend all of this time memorizing a dance? And also, like, because I used to be a dancer, I'm like really, really, really judgmental about like, oh, I want it perfect, perfect, perfect. And I can't get perfect. So then I'm like, oh, I'll never post
You're
this.
thinking about this all the wrong way, okay? You just need to do it.
Yeah, this is what happens. So that's why I'm not on TikTok.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I'll do something and I'm like, wow, that was horrible. Post. It's whatever. I don't care.
Did you post the one of the two of us? Did you end up posting it?
I have such a sad story about that one.
Oh,
So
no.
Kassie and I did the one where it's like, oh, shoot, how does it go? I don't know, but it's like
the first person does a thing and then somebody copies it.
Yeah. And it's like this motion and then this motion. Anyways, so we did it on that little Sunday date that we had, and we stood 6 feet apart and we were by a car. And we
had our masks on.
We had our masks on, yeah. And then like 2 days later, I went and I saved it as a draft because I didn't post it right away. 2 days later, my TikTok was like effing up and I had to delete the app and then re-download it. And so when you delete apps, both on Instagram or on TikTok, it deletes it. So we're going to do it again.
Okay.
Maybe in person this time. Or, well, that was in person. But you know what I mean. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, we'll have to redo it. Because it was good. I thought it was good enough.
It was also funny because you failed epically, but it's fine.
Well, yeah. Duh. This is why I don't post TikToks. What the heck?
I gave you one take. I was like, okay, here, watch this video twice, and then we're going to do it. And then
yeah, she literally gave me no warning. She was just like, oh, by the way, I want to do this TikTok. Here, watch it. Okay, let's film. Mm-hmm. So, no.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm so upset.
Yeah, I'm sad. Oh, man. We were going to, promote this live show with that TikTok, but then...
No, that happened 2 days ago. It didn't happen. That's fine. All right. What else?
Sad.
What else? I got
what oh, go ahead.
No, go for it.
I was gonna say, do you have any hobbies or things that you're doing during this time, especially because you're the one that has more free time than me?
No.
Other than TikTok.
Is that counted as a hobby?
Yes, it does count as a hobby, but we already talked about it.
No, I wouldn't say really like hobbies. Nope. I wake up in the morning, I work out, I play with my daughter all day long, we go on a daily walk, and then I cook dinner, and that's my life right now. So no hobbies. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel that. But I mean, I'm not hanging out with my daughter because I don't have one. I'm hanging out with my coworkers because I'm an essential worker and it's lame. That's what my life is. I just wake up and I go to work and then I come home and then I'm like, wow, we can't do anything else. So
I know you guys
have
a normal Friday night date night, right? You would go out usually to Yard House or whatever.
Yeah, me and Matt usually did a Friday night date night, and I don't know why. I don't know why we got so kind of set in our way, so to speak, because realistically, we don't have anything stopping us from doing different nights of dates, but that was just our thing. On Friday nights, we would specifically go out on a date for the two of us.
Yeah.
And we would go to yeah, so we would go to Yard House or CPK. We had a set of cycling out restaurants, and clearly we can't do that anymore. But also me and you and Sierra have been doing our movie nights on Friday nights. So that's been the Friday night thing lately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So hobbies wise, like I have been working out a lot. I'm actually starting a new challenge, so I do kind of want to promote something, and I'll ask you if you want to promote something too. But I am going to promote so on my Facebook page, which is called sorry, I have a hiccup. Okay. The Sassy Sisters.
You one hiccup?
Yeah, it just had one hiccup and then it was gone.
Oh my God, you're so funny.
So the Sassy Sisters is a Facebook page, and then the Facebook page has a private Facebook group called the Sassy Sisters section, and I'm going to be doing it's a lot of S's, sorry. I'm going to be doing like a 30-day challenge on there that includes definitely no alcohol for 30 days. I'm going to try to work out 5 days a week. We're going to try to maintain our macros and potentially calorie count. If you guys are comfortable with it, I'm going to be calorie counting, but you don't have to if you don't want to. So that's kind of like what the challenge is. So if you guys want to check out that Facebook page, then feel free. Again, Sassy Sisters is the Facebook page. And then that page has a private group called the Sassy Sisters section, which is where I will be posting everything for it. And we're starting tomorrow when this live show goes up. So Sunday, May 10th is day 1 of the 30-day challenge that I'm starting. I'm going to be posting like every day what workout I did, what my macros and calories look like and stuff like that. So if you're interested in joining me, that's what I'm going to do. That's kind of like what hobby I'm trying to maintain other than just like YouTube in general. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of like what I'm doing.
I like it because it's not only holding yourself accountable, but for those who are going on the page and are, I don't know what it would be considered on Facebook, following the page or whatever, it keeps them accountable too. So you're helping others. I like that. Go you. Cheers to you for doing that.
Yeah.
Go lady.
Thank you. I was pretty much really like our group that we've talked about, I think on other videos and groups and stuff, is me and Bailey and our friend Sierra also do a texting group, and we are constantly sending each other pictures of like our sweaty faces when we work out and stuff. And it's mostly just workouts. It's not really anything other than that, but like it's been really nice to like be held accountable for like, oh yeah, I want to work out because they're working out and stuff like that. So for me, it was like, I want this to be bigger than just my 2 friends. I want this to be bigger than that. So that was where like I got the idea.
I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Digging it.
Which I wanted to let you kind of go into some Arbonne things because I know I'm doing a 30-day challenge, but it's not the 30-day challenge.
You're not doing the 30 days of healthy living? No, so I think I mentioned it a couple times on our podcast, but I work for Arbonne, so I am in qualification for DM right now, a district manager. But
congratulations.
Thanks, I'm so proud of myself. I can't wait to get you on it. So
it will happen. It will happen.
I know it will. I think, when you, for those of you that don't know, like working network marketing, like for this company, you need partners, and like you are that partner that I see because I feel like you just do so well in it. And so I'm super excited for you to start that journey when you start it. But anyways, actually, I was thinking about posting it today on my Instagram, but I didn't get around to do it. Don't ask me why, because I have nothing going on in my life right now.
A 2-year-old, or wait, is she 2 or 3? Holy shit! What?
You are drunk. What is happening?
She's 3, right?
She's 3.
Holy crap! She's not that old. I hate it.
Oh my god! Every time I look at a picture, I'm like, she's 13. It's crazy.
Yeah, same. But like at the same time, she's not even 3. What?
I know, seriously. Anyways, but Arbonne, we focus on, so we're a completely non-toxic company. We focus on healthy living inside and out. So it's not just like how you look, but it's also how you feel mentally and physically, how your skin looks, how your body looks, whether you want to do it for losing weight, which is not what I started Arbonne for. I started it for the business side, but also just to feel good because I knew that I was intaking a lot of like bad product and putting a lot of bad product on my skin and all that stuff. But next This month on the 18th, I am doing a 30-day cycle. So if any of you are interested and have been looking for a change in your daily habits, or if you're wanting to lose weight, this is like the time to do it. This is, you're staying at home, you're not doing anything right now. It's the perfect time to start daily habits, which takes like 21 to 30 days. So this is it. It's perfect. Gluten-free, non-GMO, vegan-free, cruelty-free. We ban over about 2,000 harmful ingredients. So amazing product to be putting inside your body and outside. And to know what you're putting inside and outside is just another thing to topper on the cake. So if you have any questions, I have the link in my Instagram page, which will be linked like it always is on our YouTube channel. So yeah, that's really it. I'm excited. I haven't done a 30 days since I started. So in the 30 days, you order this kit, and it's like you have to stick to it. And you can't sell a certain amount of foods like soy, dairy, gluten, and all those things. So I'm excited. I think I'm going to start one again. I haven't decided though.
Dang, I didn't know you were going to start so soon with the 18th, because I would really love to do it with you if I was going to, I've been like hemming and hawing over doing it to begin with. Yeah. And then I obviously am starting like a 30-day thing at which I'm going to get rid of alcohol, like I was saying. And I've already went through like what my goals are for that 30-day challenge that I'm creating, whatever. Yeah. But I've also been hemming and hawing about doing the 30-day healthy living thing with Arbonne. And I'm waiting specifically because I'm waiting for my stimulus check to come from fucking President Trump. I hate that guy, but
he's sending
I like his money. So, yeah. So whatever. Yeah. So I'm still waiting for my stimulus check. It's supposed to come like sometime this week, because I finally got whatever it is figured out that we don't need to go into. And with that, other than paying off my credit card, I also really want to buy the kit that Bailey was just talking about. So yes, I want to do the 30-day living thing, but I was planning on, I kind of was like in my head going to do this 30-day thing and then do the 30-day healthy living thing, but maybe I will combine them and like mix them up. We'll see. We'll have to discuss it when we're not on a live show and whatever.
Play that by year. Also, it depends on how many it just all depends. Maybe I'll wait for you, because I would love to do that with you. I feel like it would be another good support system, you know?
Yeah, I thought it would be really fun to do it together, and maybe I'll change when I start. But anyways, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I know.
Okay, I want to ask you, because I already know, but I want you to talk about. So me, Bailey, and our friend Sierra, who are doing our weekly movie dates, have been watching Twilight.
The one and only.
The one and only, the greatest of greats.
We're so
I love Twilight. I'm totally a reader. For those of you who don't know me from other things that I do on the internet, I'm totally a booktuber, as they say. I've been doing videos about books for years now. And one of the things that got me started not in reading, because I've always been a reader, like since I was really young, but one of the things that really got me into the
passion
fandom.
Oh yeah.
Yes, like fandom life of reading was Twilight. And me and Bailey and Sierra just started watching Twilight. And so we're watching one movie a week. We just finished Eclipse. Bailey, have you watched it yet? Because you skipped our movie night.
I know. I was supposed to watch it today, but like I said, I didn't get it. No, I'm gonna watch it sometime this week before Friday comes around. So I'll be good.
Yeah. So we're filming on, is it Saturday today? I don't even know. Quarantine life. Wow. So we're gonna watch Breaking Dawn Part 1 on Friday this week. And the reason that I bring up Twilight is because books, movies, all the things. And Stephenie Meyer, for those of you who don't know, just dropped some crazy information that she is finally going to be releasing Midnight Sun, which is, I'm so excited. That Midnight Sun, for those of you who don't know, is the version of Twilight that takes place in Edward's perspective. Yes. So it's the same story as Twilight, same timeline, same story, but from Edward's perspective rather than So we're
I'm
going to get
excited.
all of the vampire, deadly, wanting to kill
Like
Bella.
gory
life.
thoughts.
Yes!
I'm excited.
Yes! I'm so excited because, okay, so for those listening, so 3 weeks ago when we watched Twilight together, Sierra was talking about, like, she read Midnight Sun. She said it was super good, blah, blah, blah. She, like, convinced me. She downloaded the PDF, which is totally available online if those of you are interested. It's on stephaniemeyer.com, but don't look up Stephanie, Stephanie, because she spells her name Stephennie. What the heck? I didn't even know that. But anyway.
What the experience. Anyway.
Yeah, I only knew that because I tried to look up her website and it was wrong. Anyways, so if you look up her website, she has the unedited manuscript partial version of Midnight Sun for those to download and read. So I started reading it 3 weeks ago and then I finished it. And then she announced that she was publishing the final edition, like, what, 10 plus years later?
I mean, that's a long time. So for those of you who don't know, she was supposed to be releasing that however many years you just said. How many?
I don't know for sure. I think it was 2008, which would be 12 years ago. But I also don't know if that's for sure true.
So she was supposed to release it a long time ago, and someone hacked, released it to the world, and it wasn't done yet. She got salty about it and was like, I'm not finishing it. I'm not even publishing it. And so there's that. And so, fans were very upset and sad.
Yep.
So
with that being said, Bailey's currently reading a book, which she doesn't do very often anymore.
You know, I'm not a kid, okay? It's a rough life.
What book are you currently reading?
I am reading Life and Death. So, Life and Death is Twilight, but not the same story because the roles are switched. So, the vampire is a girl and a human is a boy. It's Edith and Beau, and it is amazing. And I love this book.
Have you read it before?
Yeah, I've read it before. I read it when it first came out. I bought the book.
The split one.
Yeah, the split one. I had it sitting up here on my dresser, and Andre was like, "What? What did he even say?" I don't know. He made a funny comment. He was like, "What are you reading? The Bible?" And it was just super funny. Anyways, but I'm reading it, and it's large, and yeah. But I've read it before. I read it when it first came out.
Okay, so you know how it ends, so we won't spoil it for those of you listening, but I am very excited. I told Bailey already when we were off the air that I really want us to take some time to read Life and Death and then reread Twilight, do an episode on those two. And then I told Bailey she needs to get her shit together because I really want us to read all of the books before August 4th when Midnight Sun comes out, because then I want to read Midnight Sun.
I'll see you August 4th, 2021.
2021? What the heck? It comes out this year. What are you talking about?
I'm just kidding because I'm so slow at reading. No, I'm not slow.
No.
You're super fast.
Well, I am a fast reader. Yeah. Again, I feel like I've freaking plugged my booktube channel like 14,000 times in this episode, but I do my own videos. I've always been a fast reader. I've loved reading my entire life. Yes, I read very fast. But I will say that Bailey didn't used to be a slow reader. She's just also now a mom. Mm-hmm. And she has less time on her hands. I'm going to give you that. So, that's part of it for sure. And, also, as time goes on, we all find other hobbies and such. So, that's definitely part of it, I think.
Yeah, no, definitely is. But I am, I've been consistent on a chapter a night. So maybe I can I'll keep going. You're over there cool, I read 10. Okay.
A chapter a night. Let me tell you, just for reference, real quick. I started reading this book. It's called The Lucky Ones by Liz Larson. It's good. It's about a girl who her twin brother died in a school shooting. So I won't go into more detail than that, but it's a very intense story. Started reading it and read half of it in one day. So,
Yeah, so
different
like I
reading
said,
styles.
2021.
We will get these things out eventually, but I really want, if we can make it happen, August 4th.
I will try because I've been wanting to get back into reading, and what better time to do it than in quarantine? So
Exactly, we have nothing better to do.
Yeah,
we have no other hobbies to have.
Literally, I know.
Yikes. Okay, so we've been on for 45 minutes. I'm gonna start looking. Well, do you want to look up a quote, or do you want me to look up a quote before we I
screenshotted a quote, but my daughter has my phone. So,
do you want to go get it, and I'll entertain the people?
Okay.
So while Bailey is running away, literally running away to get her phone, I just want to say that Bailey is great, and that I hope you guys are enjoying this live show. We haven't done a live show together ever before, and it's really fun. I'm having a great time. It definitely helps that we're drinking. I hope that if you are of legal age and comfortable with drinking, then you're having a drink with us as we discuss. My favorite thing to do during quarantine these days is anything that's nostalgic. Are you guys feeling the same way? Because lately all I've been wanting to do is rewatch and reread and whatever. So I've been rewatching Private Practice, which is a really fun time. I love Addison Montgomery Shepherd in her divorcee life. Bailey is back.
What? No. I didn't say a single thing.
I was just talking about Addison Montgomery Shepherd and how great she is. Anyway.
I know. I heard. It's so funny because I don't agree, but that's funny.
That's because you haven't watched Private Practice yet.
But we tried. How many times have you got me to try to watch that show and I just can't get into it?
Addison Montgomery Shepherd is the only shepherd that matters.
Derek Shepherd mattered more than anybody.
Derek Shepherd is a piece of shit.
Okay.
So anyways.
Kidding. Oh, you made me forget my quote.
I thought that you went and got your phone.
No, I just looked at the screenshot. Hold on.
Oh.
I got it. Okay, so the quote is, "You do not have to be fearless. Being afraid is just as brave." And I literally saw it today on Instagram, and I just on someone's story. So it wasn't by anyone, or it didn't say it was by anyone, but it was a picture of a quote.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I have no idea who wrote that, who said that, but I absolutely fell in love with it, and it is now my screensaver on my phone because I just so many things. I absolutely love it. So you can tie it to whatever you're feeling, whatever you're trying to conquer in your life, tie it to that situation that you're going through or whatever, and find some comfort in it, because I sure did with my business. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. I really love that because, well, I feel like I'm maybe biased because I'm a scaredy cat and I'm afraid of everything. So having this quote saying the fear is worth it. Wait, can you repeat it? I'm sorry.
Yes, I can. Let me.
Okay.
No. I remember. It is. You do not have to be fearless. Being afraid is just as brave.
Being afraid is just as brave. I love that. And then, it is really relevant to what's going on in the world right now, too. But, I love the recognition that, you don't have to be fearless. Fear is normal, acceptable, and everything. It's about, whether it's about conquering fear or, recognizing the reasonability, I don't know if that's a word, but the reasonability of your fear.
It is now.
Yeah. I think that's really important. And I just really, I really like that quote a lot.
Yeah,
It's good.
I saw it this morning on Instagram on someone's story, and I was like, "That's perfect," and I screenshot.
Mhm.
So,
I also just listened to the podcast. The podcast itself is called Uninterrupted by or with Brittany Hammond.
mhm.
And I just listened to my friend, Brittany Colleen. She just did an episode with her. And so it was their interview, so to speak. And both Brittany Hammond and my friend Brittany Colleen are life coaches. I think that's the like professional term for it.
Mhm.
And Brittany Colleen, my friend, was talking about how basically like letting go of the ability the thought that everyone else has it figured out. Like basically she was saying stop thinking that everyone already knows better than you. So like stop thinking that you have to do your business the way that everyone else is already doing their business.
I love that.
Because if you just continue to follow their lead, then you'll never accept what you're bringing to the table, is so to speak, what she was talking about. And so don't be afraid to like let loose, I guess, of what everyone else seems to have figured out and just do what you're going to do and let it succeed or let it fail and then learn from the failure or jump forward with the success. This is not exactly what she said, but that's essentially the thought process behind it.
Yeah.
And I just really, really, really liked it.
I love that. I love that. Everything has been hitting to me lately with things relative to that and that topic, because I just feel like I hit a stump with like my Arbonne business for a little bit, and now like I'm really doing really well and I'm super proud of myself, and I realize it's because I all of a sudden just didn't care what other people were thinking about me, and I'm worried about myself, and that's the only person that I should be worried about at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So I love it. I love it. I love it. I went to go take a drink of my wine and it's gone.
Damn.
That's right.
Yep. To finish that thought off, like we're also taking risks with making this podcast. Like, I mean, we're not risking our lives or anything, obviously, but like we're putting ourselves out there and all that stuff. And we're just really happy for anybody listening. Like, please support the small business aspect of this. So I think we're pretty much going to finish off with like the same thing we always say, which is subscribe to the YouTube channel and rate us on Apple Podcasts and do all of those things. And if you have a different podcast or another YouTube channel or whatever that you want to support, like support all of that stuff, because it may not feel important enough to spend the time doing, but it doesn't take that long to do that little bit of doing those things, and it matters a lot to the people who are creating those things. And if you're a creator yourself, I would love it if you commented on our video right here on YouTube. Comment what your channel is, give us a little excerpt, and we would love to check you guys out and support you guys in what you're doing too.
Mm-hmm. Whether that be on YouTube, Instagram, whatever platform you got, send it our way and we will give it a shout out. So, of course, a follower, whatever. I like it all.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Digging it. Okay, well,
yay.
Cheers from my empty bottle of wine and myself.
I definitely still have drinks.
Oh, I'm so sad. Okay, peace out.
Bye. We love you guys.
Bye.